when my candidate win a medal, it's as good as I'm winning a medal. So all that creative directors and then senior graphic designers, these are the people who come as a jury. One thing I must tell you, practice as much as possible. Understand, like if you are designing, so we consider the overall layout of it, the overall communication hierarchy, the color, usage of images actually.
I really want to delve into, the opportunities and the exposures that students get. But before we go there, I'll quickly love to, wrap up the marking scheme aspect of it. You helped us understand that there are 50% for aesthetics and 50% for technicalities in WorldSkills. Now, I do know that you have a marking scheme for IndiaSkills as well. So if you could just give us pointers so students can be better prepared. What are the marking schemes for IndiaSkills? Because that's their first aim, to clear IndiaSkills.
Okay. Even in IndiaSkills also, what we do, so we set 60% of aesthetics aspects and 40% of the technical aspects of it. When I say aesthetic aspects, so one needs to understand, like if you are designing, so we consider the overall layout of it, the overall communication hierarchy, the color, usage of images actually, the quality of images used, all this comes under aesthetic aspects of it. When it comes to technical aspects of it, like for example, if we are in the question paper, we'll tell you to create the logo, width of the logo has to be 33 mm actually. Okay, so we literally measure it. So we open your open file in Illustrator and we'll measure it. It should be 33 mm. It should not be 32 mm or 34 mm. So if it is 32 or 34 mm, you lose complete mark. It's either yes or no.
Correct.
Okay, the technical aspects of it, either you score full marks or zero actually. So that is the kind of a technical aspects. So at a WorldSkills level, it is 50-50 actually. So why we are choosing this, making it IndiaSkills 60-40 is, but we require a highly skilled people, but technical aspects we can somehow train
them.
And technical aspects, more and more you practice, you will be able to master the skills. The creative aspects, it's slightly challenging in terms of, because you get to understand the whole world's the design theory, design principles and all those aspects. That takes time. But the technical, you can always score good actually. So you need to be prepared in these aspects actually. So if you are a designer, one thing I must tell you, practice as much as possible. At the same time, look at when you go outside, observe things actually. So you're going to the mall, packaging design, you have lakhs and lakhs of packages in front of you. Just pick up that package, understand the basic things of those packages. Start preparing all these aspects now so that it helps you when you compete at a state level or a national level competition.
Amazing. And now we'll go to the part that excites me the most, the opportunities that students get, right? So you said earlier when we were, beginning our conversation, that students' life truly transformed. There are many stories that we've seen that have come very successful because of their skills. So maybe help us with some of those stories and what are the different things that students get out of this? Apart from us getting great representation from India, what do they get out of this?
So just to give you an example of my candidate, 2013, my candidate, his name was Arun Raj Balasubramaniam. He hails from a small town in Madurai. So when he participated in IndiaSkills, he was like getting a salary of 2,500 rupees. And then he came to Pune for a special training, WorldSkills trainer. First time it was my participation as well. So we both went to Germany and he won Medallion of Excellence and gold medal for the best of the nation actually. So when he came back, immediately he was absorbed by Zoho India for a starting package of 50,000 rupees actually. From 2,500 to within 4 months, he has transformed to 50,000 rupees. Not only that, today his life has transformed. Today you can find a company called Rocket Lane in Chennai. So they are a startup company and he is one of the co-founder of that company. It's a $14 million company. He's a design director there and a co-founder. So that's the kind of a transformation he has. Then my 2015 candidate again, Sriram Balasubramaniam, he is basically now he's working as a product head in Freshworks. So then 2017, Simol Alva, she is now working in Robinhood, world's one of the best ad agency in New York actually. And 2019 candidates, Shweta Ratanpura, she was the bronze medal winner in Russia actually. So today she's working for Microsoft Seattle. And then I had Stephen Harris candidate in 2024. So we came back from Switzerland, and immediately he's been absorbed by Abu Dhabi government. Today he's working for Abu Dhabi government. So these are the national champions and world skills champions basically. Apart from that, we have national champions who couldn't get through to world skills level. I'm talking about silver medal or bronze medal. Those students are working in Adobe as a designer, chief designers. They are working in some of the biggest design companies, and all of them are doing tremendously well. So this training, it's a journey by itself actually. So you need to experience this, and then it changes your complete attitude, the way you look at the it's no more like a career actually. It is more of an inbuilt. You will start enjoying what you're doing actually. So that's what is required if you want to really pursue your career and passion together, and then if you want to really perform very well in the industry level. So this particular training will completely transform you. And a lot of apart from the skill training, there are a lot of other training which helps actually. So all come together: National Skills Development Corporation, NSDC, MESC, and then various experts like me. So all of them putting their effort to shape one candidate. Imagine what kind of opportunity which you are getting actually. So that is what makes a man. He changes his attitude. The way he looks at the thing is completely different, and he performs exceptionally well. There are many stories to tell actually, but once if they go search all these WorldSkills, IndiaSkills candidate, not only in my graphic design skills, bricklaying, wall and floor tile, and then restaurant services. There are many skills. It has transformed the life of each and every student actually.
Truly, that's amazing. And I wasn't lying when I said that, trainers like him truly, bring back the medals every year. So what Sir didn't realize is when he was telling the stories, he mentioned every year. He mentioned 2013, 2015, 2017, which is basically every year that WorldSkills happened. So we almost got a medal every single year. And that's truly very inspiring to hear. I remember when you spoke about Shweta, there's a small bite. I think we can attach it in the description, where she mentioned that it was her first time carrying the Indian flag. Right. So when you mentioned there are other opportunities apart from, their skill development, it's the cultural exposure that they get. And I think one very important thing that we forgot to mention, since the day they register until the day we take them internationally this year in Shanghai, all of this is taken care by the government. Correct? So could you tell us something more about that?
Yeah. So until IndiaSkills National, you need to work hard actually. You need to put all your efforts to be on the top 3 IndiaSkills actually. Once if you are on the top 3 gold, silver and bronze medal winner, after that, whatever the training which you are undergoing, so all the training is sponsored by Government of India under Ministry of MESC actually, Media and Entertainment Skills Council, who takes care of 3 skills, basically graphic design, 3D digital game art and print media technology. So all these skills, it's sponsored. You also get a stipend. Apart from that, during the training, if any other country is inviting because graphic design, we are one of the strongest country who performs exceptionally well. So all these 10 years, we are on the top 7 actually. So we get invitation from all the other country because they really wanted to see like how to compete with our candidates so that their candidates performs very well. So we get to travel to all these countries. All the expenses are taken care by Government of India. Apart from that, if you win gold medal, so you get nothing less than 50 to 60 lakhs rupees as a prize money. So this is what the gold medal winner has got. And even Shweta Ratanpura, when she won bronze medal, she won approximately around 16 to 18 lakhs rupees as a cash prize actually. So these are some of the plus point, but that should not be your back of the mind actually. Oh, I need prize money actually, because eventually when you win prize, automatically you will, when you win medals, automatically you will get the prizes actually. Okay. So, but that's the kind of a support Government of India is giving, and for each and every candidates, they're spending so much of money in training the candidates.
So that's amazing. I think we've covered from, the expenses of the child to the training of the child to their opportunities that are there. I think one very important thing is that when you mentioned that they are observed by these big companies, right? This is a very important thing for the participants also. It's not just that they are participating and only winners get that exposure. Even the participants who come until IndiaSkills, and throughout that journey, they get the exposure, they get the training by just competing with their peers. So what are the kind of industry exposures they also get? Because they also have jury members and, skilled competition managers who come in.
Correct. So there are, at every competition, whether it may be regional or nationals or maybe like state level competition, so there's large amount of juries involved in it, because all the marking happens by the jury. So these juries are from the industry actually. So they may be from Adobe, they may be from some of the great ad agencies actually. So all that creative directors and then senior graphic designers, these are the people who come as a jury. When they come as a jury, first thing they themselves get amazed actually such a competition is there for graphic design. So when they get involved as a jury, so then they know the importance of this, they know the seriousness of this. They come forward in terms of training the candidate, because like I said, it's like when you hold a national flag at the international level, so you get goosebumps actually. So that moment, it's like if my candidate wins and if she goes on the stage and receiving a bronze medal, literally we get tears actually in our eyes, and she cries there and I cry here. So that's the kind of an emotional attachment which we have. So this moment, you can't, you just have to feel it. You can't express in words actually. So that kind of a pride moment when we have, so the whole of people, all experts, some of the industry people, ad agencies, design agency, all the people are involved in shaping one particular candidate. Of course, like the main expert is the anchor, who actually like more like a moderator. So who knows exactly how to strategize the entire competition, how to do the scoring part of it, where the weakness is, and if any required, because it cannot be done by one person actually.
Correct.
As an expert, I will reach out to some of the best people in certain areas. I may not be good in all the aspects of it. So, but my job is to identify who is good in that particular aspects. So I reach out to them. I request them to do a 1 week, 10 days training. So they cannot say no, because they know this is something they're doing it for the country.
Yes.
So that's a big advantage which you have actually. You've been trained by some of the best experts in the country, best designers in the country actually.
That's amazing. So I think towards the end, I would love for you to give our potential participants a piece of advice and also maybe a reason, a push for them to register for IndiaSkills.
Okay. So see, like we've already said, as of now, we have almost 3,500 applicants already applied for graphic design. Similarly, for all the other skills, we have nothing less than 3,000, 4,000 people. Whether you're going to win or lose, so no matter. But attempting anything, if you wanted to do, if you want to really achieve in your life, so there has to be a goal to set actually. So imagine this, your first goal is IndiaSkills. So if you want to achieve, you need to have a first step actually. So consider yourself, if you are in that age group, if you fall under that age criteria, enroll yourself. Don't worry about whether I'll win or lose. Actually, the journey itself is a big experience. You will never know. Okay, so there may be candidates who are not up to that mark. So you will clear the first round, so then you will get interested actually. So that is the first step which you have to take. Number two, any career which you are taking, if you want to become a graphic designer actually, don't look at it like, will I get a job if I complete this particular course or something like that. Never do that. Because in this country, 1.4 billion people's country, any profession if you want to choose, you will have a job. It's just the question of whether you wanted to do a job which you like it actually. So if you really like graphic designing, give your 100% and then leave the result actually. Result will automatically come. So you need to first apply, and then once if you have applied like this, you might be listening to the podcast. So if you go to YouTube, you have a lot of videos by Shweta Ratanpura. You have a lot of videos by the past competitors actually. Reach out to them. So they're all helping people, a lot of people actually. So you can reach out to me through Instagram and the Facebook also. So many students, they still reach out to me. All these candidates, almost 13 years, they're still. So Arun Raj, every month, minimum 2 or 3 times he calls. So because even today, after 13 years of an experience at his office, if he gets any design block or something, the first person he reach out to me. Similarly, Stephen Harris from Dubai, even at a midnight, he calls me. Sir, I need some help. So many people are there. You reach out to people, not only me, there are a lot of designers. Today, the mobile phone in your hand, that's a more powerful, it's how you use it effectively is what matters actually. Okay, rather than just simply wasting time. If you are going to compete at a global level, so better be prepared and reach out to people who knows about it, take their guidance, develop as much as mentors as possible so that your life is very easier. So you'll be able to climb up the ladder.
With that, I think this was a very insightful and knowledgeable session where you got A to Z knowledge of how to apply, what the competition is going to be like, what do you have to do there, and what we have to offer you. This was a very important session with Sathish sir. I think you do not need any other CTA after this to apply. The registration link is down in the description. Take the first step and help bring India the medals.
So thank you so much, Prashita, and thank you so much for IICS and as well as Media and Entertainment Skills Council, NSDC. So as an expert, it's been like tremendous amount of knowledge which I have personally gained. Okay, because every journey, every world skills, because competitors keep changing actually. 2019 when Shweta won the bronze medal, after that the next year is a different candidate. But as an expert, for me, I have to keep pushing every year actually, because their journey continued actually. So but my journey is next year again, another new challenge, another new candidate. So all this I was able to do. I keep myself pushing purely because this, being an expert, is a passion for me. I don't look at it like a job actually. So something which I am doing for my country. Okay, I'm representing my country through one of my candidate, and when I win a medal, when my candidate win a medal, it's as good as I'm winning a medal. That's the only motivation. It keeps me pushing. So this year again we are all up to the challenge, and may the best student to win nationals, and we really wanted quality students, and we will train, we will give our blood and sweat to actually win medal for the country. Okay, all the very best. Thank you so much.